Could Samsung be finally turning things around with its own Exynos chips? After years of trailing behind Qualcomm's Snapdragon processors, it looks like Samsung might be planning a strong comeback with the Exynos 2600. This new chip is rumored to power at least some models of the upcoming Galaxy S26 series, and for once, it may actually be able to compete. In the past, Samsung has struggled to keep Exynos on the same level as Snapdragon. Part of the problem hasn't been the chip's design, but more about how it's manufactured. The Exynos 2500 was originally expected to debut in the Galaxy S25 lineup, but that never happened. The main issue came from Samsung Foundry, the part of the company responsible for making the chips. They couldn't produce enough working units because of low yield rates, meaning too many chips in each batch were faulty or unusable. However, recent reports suggest that Samsung's chip-making process is finally improving. The company's new 2-nanometer technology is starting to show better results. Yield rates have reportedly reached between 40% and 50%, and while that's not perfect, it's much better than before. In the world of chip manufacturing, 60% is often considered the point where mass production becomes reliable. Samsung is aiming to reach that target by November 2025, just in time to start producing the Exynos 2600 in larger quantities. If they succeed, there's a real chance that the Galaxy S26 series will bring back Exynos chips, at least in some regions. This wouldn't be the first time Samsung used different processors in the same phone depending on where it's sold. For example, the Galaxy S22 series shipped with Exynos in some parts of the world and Snapdragon in others. So it's quite possible Samsung will follow the same strategy again. Now let's look at what Qualcomm is doing. Their chips are made by TSMC, a company that has a strong track record in manufacturing. TSMC is already producing chips using the same 2-nanometer process, and their yield rates have reportedly crossed the 60% mark. That gives them a head start. Qualcomm's new Snapdragon 8 Elite is already being used in top Android phones, so the competition is still fierce. But the progress Samsung is making shouldn't be ignored. The company clearly wants to reduce its reliance on Qualcomm by building better chips in-house. That also gives Samsung more control over its devices, from the screen to the processor inside. If the Exynos 2600 can deliver solid performance and improve power efficiency, it could make a serious difference in future Galaxy devices. Still, Samsung isn't quite there yet. Hitting consistent production at 60% or more is key. The next few months will be important as Samsung continues to fine-tune its process. If all goes well, we could see the Exynos 2600 not just return in some markets, but possibly make a bigger impact globally. While a complete switch might not happen right away, this could be the beginning of a bigger shift. It's also worth mentioning that public opinion plays a role. Many users still prefer Snapdragon, mainly because of better past performance and battery life. But if Samsung can prove that Exynos has improved, it might start to change how people feel about it. So, would you be open to buying a Galaxy S26 powered by the new Exynos chip, or are you still more comfortable with Snapdragon? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you want to keep getting updates on new tech and what's coming next in smartphones, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Apple has teased the launch of a new Air device, sparking speculation about what it could be. While many expect a MacBook Air refresh, there is growing interest in the possibility of a new iPhone Air. The teaser came from Apple CEO Tim Cook, who posted a cryptic video along with the phrase, "There's something in the air." This has led to discussions about whether Apple is planning to introduce a thinner, lighter iPhone model under the Air branding. The idea of an iPhone Air would align with recent trends in smartphone design. Many manufacturers are focusing on making devices slimmer and lighter while maintaining high performance. If Apple is indeed planning an iPhone Air, it could feature a more compact and lightweight build compared to the standard iPhone lineup. It might also include design elements that set it apart, such as a smaller notch or even the rumored under-display Face ID technology that Apple has been working on. An iPhone Air could fill a gap in Apple's lineup by offering a high-end device that prioritizes portability without compromising on power. Apple has already introduced the iPhone SE as a budget-friendly option, but an iPhone Air would likely be positioned differently, targeting users who want premium features in a thinner form factor. The device could feature a high refresh rate display, improved battery efficiency, and the latest A-series chip to ensure top-tier performance. Battery life and charging capabilities would be crucial factors for an iPhone Air. If Apple is designing a thinner device, it would need to optimize battery efficiency to maintain the strong battery life that users expect. The company could use advanced battery technology such as stacked battery designs or improved silicon for better power management. It might also come with MagSafe support, allowing for convenient wireless charging without increasing the phone's thickness. Camera technology would also play a key role. Apple has been improving its smartphone cameras with advanced image processing and AI-based enhancements. An iPhone Air might not feature the same camera hardware as the Pro models, but it could still offer a high-quality main camera with computational photography features. A dual-camera setup with a wide and ultra-wide lens would be a logical choice for a device focused on portability. Apple has a history of refining its products with each iteration, and an iPhone Air would likely introduce new materials or design techniques to reduce weight while maintaining durability. The use of titanium or a more lightweight aluminum frame could help achieve this balance. The display technology could also be improved, potentially incorporating LTPO panels for better energy efficiency. Some analysts remain skeptical about the possibility of an iPhone Air launching this soon. Apple typically unveils new iPhone models in September, making a mid-year release unusual. However, the company has surprised consumers in the past with unexpected product launches. If an iPhone Air is not announced at this event, it could still be in development for a future release. While many expect Apple to announce new MacBook Air models with M4 chips, the possibility of an iPhone Air is generating significant excitement. A device that focuses on thinness, efficiency, and portability could attract users who prefer a sleek, high-performance smartphone. If Apple does introduce an iPhone Air, it could mark the beginning of a new product category in the iPhone lineup. Apple's teaser has successfully created anticipation, and the official announcement will reveal whether the speculation is correct. If the company introduces an iPhone Air, it could set new standards for lightweight flagship smartphones. Until then, consumers will have to wait and see what Apple has in store. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Repeating history with the Pixel 9a. Recently, YouTuber Sahil Karol managed to get his hands on the device before its official unveiling and shared key details in an unboxing video. The phone, shown in a purple iris color, comes with the Tensor G4 processor and 8 GB of RAM. However, the biggest concern is the modem. While the rest of the Pixel 9 series is expected to use the newer Exynos 5400 modem, the Pixel 9 reportedly sticks with the older Exynos 5300, the same one found in the Pixel 8 lineup. This raises serious concerns because Pixel 8 users have already complained about weak 5G performance and excessive battery drain when using mobile data. If the Pixel 9a is equipped with the same outdated modem, it may suffer from similar problems. For buyers who rely on a strong network connection, this could make the Pixel 9a a risky purchase. The phone is set to launch officially on March 19th, so it won't be long before users find out if these concerns are valid. For those thinking about getting the Pixel 9a, this situation presents a difficult choice. Should you risk buying a phone that might struggle with connectivity or wait for the Pixel 10 later in the year? A reliable modem is crucial, especially in emergencies when you need to make a call or access the internet without interruption. If the Pixel 9a has the same issues as the Pixel 8, weak signals and battery drain, it could be a frustrating experience for users who expect better from Google. Many had hoped that Google had learned from the mistakes of the Pixel 6, where poor modem quality made the phone hard to recommend. While later models showed some improvement, network performance has remained a weak point for Pixel devices. By using an older modem instead of upgrading to the latest one, Google may be making a cost-cutting decision that could negatively impact the user experience. As someone who has dealt with these issues firsthand on the Pixel 6 Pro, I know how frustrating it is to use a phone that doesn't offer reliable connectivity. While Google has made impressive progress in areas like AI features and camera technology, network reliability is just as important. If the Pixel 9 follows the same pattern as previous models, it might not be the best choice for users who need a stable connection throughout the day.